You guys are both sophomores, and a year ago you were coming home from Hawaii, to experience the winter training trip out there. This year you stayed home. Next year you're going to Florida for the winter training trip. Did this year make you appreciate last year even more?
It did, but this year it was a lot of fun being able to stay here and hang out with the friends. It was nice. We got to go home for a week and spend a lot more time with our families during that holiday season than we did last year, so that was really nice to be able to do. So there's, pros and cons to both, but I think everyone did miss Hawaii a significant amount, so that was tough.
Kelsey, sometimes Coach John says that he prefers staying home, that you maybe get more accomplished with the winter training. How do you feel coming out of winter training now with the first week of classes underway?
Yeah, I think that the team's in a really great spot. When we were here for winter training, we got a lot of great work in, and we had some really fun black and gold races on the girls' side, and some people just went some really awesome times. So I think everyone's feeling pretty good about the training and where we're at right now, and so we're in a good place.
What would be the right word to describe it, though? Tired, stronger, energized? What's the feeling this week?
I would probably say energized, because it just feels good to get some good training under your belt, and not having to worry about school during that time just made it really easy to focus and train hard and have fun. So.
What about freshman versus sophomore year, Ryan? What's kind of easier about sophomore year?
I think it's nice being able to look at a lot of the things you're doing and know that you've gone through it before, and you can kind of have that plan of how you want to attack it. Going into the training trip, you knew how you wanted to do everything, and then starting back up school in the winter, you just kind of had a better feel for everything that's going on around you. So I think it definitely makes a big difference coming back for your next year. You feel a lot more prepared and ready to take on those challenges.
Last meet of the fall, the guys went out to Iowa City and won the Hawkeye Invitational. Looked like you had a career best time in the 50 of 2012. So that's an impressive showing. What kind of encouraged you most about that meet, winning it without the divers?
Yeah, winning it without the divers was awesome. We beat a couple other the Big Ten schools that were there, so that bodes well for conference meet. And then that meet was just a really fun time all across the board. I mean, we had a ton of guys step up and just go huge times that we really weren't expecting. And it was just awesome to see that happen and then kind of spread throughout the team and just see everyone step up and go some crazy times. And it was a really fun meet.
Having grown up in Michigan, which is, the Great Lakes state, lots of lakes to choose from, was outdoor swimming a thing you guys did a lot as kids?
Not really competitively, except for there's an event called the Motor City Mile where it's like a race in the Detroit River, which I did a couple times, but that wasn't a lake and it was not the prettiest thing, but just swimming for fun, going in the summer and going tubing and on lakes was fun.
Recreationally, was there a lake spot that you guys went to a lot with your family?
Ooh, sometimes our family would go up north during the summer with some family friends, and there's a bunch of lakes up there that are fun to go to. But in terms of around my hometown, not really. Not too many lakes.
Obviously, the Detroit area not nearly as populated like the UP would be or farther north. What about your side of it, Kelsey? A regular vacation spot in Michigan?
Yeah, when I was little, we would go up to Torch Lake a lot, which is just this huge, really pretty, beautiful lake. That was fun.
Well, a good place to vacation. I took my family up to the UP this summer. First time I'd been up there. Loved it. Got to swim in Lake Superior a little bit. Pretty cold in July still, but as far as a scenic place to go, I definitely have a new appreciation for your guys' home state, and glad that you guys are Boilermakers. So here we go. We're going to close out the segment with what we call personal preferences. So you're going to pick a number between 1 and 23, and then you get to answer the question. You can't repeat an answer said in front of you. So ladies first. Kelsey, we'll have you pick the number 1 and 23.
11.
11. Favorite holiday?
Christmas.
Just went past there, so anything but Christmas.
Ooh. 4th of July.
That is my personal favorite as well, because it is the only summer holiday, and everybody gets to celebrate America's birthday. But can't go wrong with either of them. Christmas certainly is the premier holiday of the winter. All right, so Ryan, you get to pick between 1 and 23. Don't pick 11.
12.
12. Favorite food or meal?
Pasta.
Pretty basic there. Maybe a favorite kind of pasta dish?
Nah, I'm not really too picky.
Fair enough. Favorite food or meal?
Mine has to be nachos.
Well done there. A favorite topping or two on the nachos?
Black olives, that's a favorite, and chicken.
Another good one. All right, Kelsey, you can have the last one. Don't pick 11. Don't pick 12.
Okay, we'll go 6.
6. One band or musical artist you'd love to see play Purdue.
Play at Purdue? That's hard. Probably Beyonce. Haven't seen her, and she's just great, so yeah.
Beyonce at Mackey or Rossade would likely sell out.
Yeah.
I have a feeling you wouldn't pick Beyonce.
Dude, that's a tough one. I really don't know. I'd like to see Guns N' Roses come back.
That would be a huge show as well, to get Purdue have Guns N' Roses here. Did you know that Axl Rose, as well as I believe the bass player of Guns N' Roses, are both from Lafayette?
I did know that, actually.
And that's probably part of the reason you picked it?
Not really. I was just kind of trying to get something off the top of my head there. But Beyonce was a very good answer. I also appreciate that answer.
I think both shows would draw particularly well, so good choices there. So thanks to Kelsey and Ryan for being guests on this week's Behind the Block. We wish them good luck as they return home to Michigan to take on the Spartans on Friday.